What's good? What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. We're back. Just me today, baby. Yeah, what's good? What's good? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? All right, all right, all right. Pop it off. Nothing like some caffeine in the morning. All right, right now the Nasdaq just kind of chopping around here at this 18,550 area. What will happen at open? We're going to find out here very soon. We got about a little over 30 minutes until market opens. That pivot point right there, we got the dotted line down there, 386s being the gap fill. We obviously kind of pumped up there end of day yesterday. Big pump up yesterday. And right now, we got ECB, some stuff going on, though, over there in Europe. Nasdaq selling down here. A little dump right as we went live. 15-minute chart, very tight, very tight. They're like just kind of deciding which way it wants to go. We're holding up there at the EMAs right now. They're on the 15-minute chart for now. And we'll see if we can fill the gap here today, that 18,386 level to the downside there. Is it possible to get tapped? Look at all that. All this, like, it just looks like it's ready to roll off here. Just looking like it's ready to roll off here. We're going to find out. Get ready for market to open up here in about 30 minutes. Good morning, good morning. What's poppin'? The market is closed tomorrow for Good Friday. Good Friday, the market is closed. That's right. Everyone's going to have a Good Friday tomorrow. You can't be red tomorrow, at least. And that's the nice thing about having Good Friday is, hey, you're definitely not going to lose money. Well, maybe you, well, no. I won't have a red day either way. So, that's at least the nice thing about it. So today's kind of like a Friday. Oh, man. Definitely don't want to have a red Thursday. You know, red Thursday might not be fun either, especially on a 3-day weekend, having to spend the whole weekend thinking about it. Next week, what do we got? Let me see. I think we got a couple guests next week. Yeah, we got Jerry. Jerry next week. Next Wednesday, we got, or no, Tyler. Sorry, Tyler next week. And then also another guy on Thursday. So we got a couple guys next week. Big stuff popping, BDH, baby. Also posting about doing the trader battles in June. My goal is to get 3 traders to come to the BDH and all trade head-to-head for a week. I'll be the 4th announcer and trader person as well. Kind of like a Dana White vibe, you know? Joe Rogan vibe. That'll be me. I'll be the Rogan. They'll be the MF. They'll be the UFC fighters. I'm gonna announce it. I think it'd be pretty cool. So we got that going on. Big stuff, man. BDH. Summon ICT. Oh no. All right, Nasdaq just kind of going nowhere right now. They got these big wicks. We kind of popped. We dropped. Big wick. Big wick. And just kind of holding up here right now at that EMA. Trouble. Big move up overnight. Kind of pulling back. 450s, back up there 600s, back down 530s, and looking like it kind of dippy. A lot of selling pressure up here at that 560, 580 area for now. We'll see if pivot point gets touched here. Liquid Lab. Why did this song come on? What was on this song? On the hourly chart right now, you can see a big denial there on the hourly candle as well, but getting ready for that 9 o'clock open. 9 o'clock candle about to open up here. We had a kind of a reversal candle, kind of a breakout, a big wick, a pullback here again. Hard to say. UCLA. Go short, Patrick. You never listen to me. Okay. All in short because somebody in the chat told me to. All right. Ooh, Nasdaq dipping. Chad Cobra said short to the 500s. Okay. Well, good thing we got plenty of time here. 30 minutes until market opens. No rush. We've got the gap fill putting us all the way back down there. 385s here. 385s on the Nasdaq now. And getting ready. We had a little bit of news this morning, some housing news, initial jobless claims. You got the ECB talking right now. And other than that, not a lot of stuff going on. Yesterday, Jerome Powell speaking. And there's that break to the downside here. Like we said, looking very, it's kind of top heavy up there on the bigger time frames. Big wick. 18,500 now getting tested. Chad Cobra said 500. Well, there it is. I told you so. I think if we lose that 500 level, well, then 450s to the downside there makes sense, right? That pivot point down there. Also, this low right here. And it's kind of a weird day in the market. It's the end of the week. It's a 4-day week. You got a 3-day weekend coming up. The question is, do people want to be long holding over the weekend? I don't know. It's a tricky question. 3-day weekend in this market, anything can happen. Anything. So right now, Nasdaq testing that 500 level. I think through this like 490, 500 level, it's pretty quick down there to the 450s again. Fresh Cash Thursday. That's right. Fresh Cash Thursday, baby. They're testing that 500 again. They're just sitting there at the 500s. No real like bounce back yet, so thinking like we lose that 500 and move down. We've got that dotted line down there being the gap fill from yesterday's close. We had a kind of big reversal end of day. I actually shorted here and covered down before that pivot point, and look at this rip, about a 300-point rip off of the lows into close. So that's a big move back up. Does that mean we gotta like kind of retest this level again? Maybe even give it back some more. $500 break in there. Well, we just slide on down there right to that pivot point next. 455 to the downside there. 455 to the downside here. ES is selling down. Nasdaq selling down here. Getting ready for market open here in about 27 minutes. It was funny that I took that short end of day here, or right before the end of day. I took a short in my Tradeify live. I think, where was I? I think it was right here in this setup. I was short here, basically looking for that move down to that pivot point again. Ended up getting covered down here, and then I walked away from the computer. A couple minutes later, I look, and we're just ripping straight back up. So I was happy that I covered where I did. Sometimes you get lucky, you know? Sometimes you get lucky. Nathan, Pat, you look tired. Are you... Hey, guys, I'm so tired. Okay, go fuck yourself, Nathan. Imagine being a full-grown man and going onto YouTube and then being like, hey, man, you look tired. Are you tired? Are you tired, man? Hey, man, are you tired? Hey, man, just shut the fuck up. Make some money. God. How do I look tired? Like, I don't even, it's fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to look like? What do I need to look like? You know, what do I need to look like? I don't understand. I'm here to make money. Like, who the fuck cares what I look like? I'm not even tired. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, do I look tired? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. My camera is frozen. Do I look tired, chat? No. God. All right, Nasdaq down there to the 500s now. Dipped all the way down there, 480s. Guess what? I know y'all don't want to hear it. I know that nobody wants to hear it, but that's interesting, right? The EMA's crossing there on the 2-minute chart. So you got the ECB president right now. Basically, you can see on the TV over here, you got the ECB president, which is kind of like the Jerome Powell of the European Central Bank. And she's talking right now. She's talking about tariffs and whatever other bullshit she's talking about. And, well, obviously, looking like right now, kind of the market reacting to that while she's talking. So just sitting back here, waiting and watching, getting ready for market open. The one thing that I do know is that we got that gap down there, 385. We got a pivot point here at the 450s as well. We don't care about it as well. Johan Ramirez. Hey, Johan Ramirez, can I ask you something? How much money do you make? How much? How much money do you make? Johan, how much? How much money do you make? Come on, you tell me. Because you're over here fucking trying to give us advice on trading. You tell me. How much money? How much fucking money do you make? Exactly. Get in the fucking VIP room, you little broke-ass bitch. Patrick, but the problem is the EMA's crossed after the fact. No, the point is the EMA's fucking crossing is not a signal, right? It's not telling me, oh my God, guys, look, we crossed, now we have to get short. It is telling me, hey, it's showing weakness, right? The buyers are losing, the sellers are taking over, and I'm looking for shorts now. I'm looking to be with the trend. That's all that is. I don't understand how fucking retarded people have to be to understand that at the end of the day, an EMA is not a fucking signal, right? It's lagging price action. All the EMAs are telling us is like, hey, look, you know, we basically went nowhere, no momentum to the upside. The EMAs were basically flat through this. We cross. That's showing us that we're starting to roll off here. That's all that is. I don't know why it's so fucking hard to understand. It's crazy at this point. It's fucking crazy. It's literally just something to be like, hey, the thing is, guess what? I'll tell you one secret. I guarantee this. I will guarantee this one thing. That there is not one profitable trader on this fucking planet who is going to waste their fucking time sitting in the chat arguing about anything, right? Like, why? Why would you? If you're profitable and you're making money, why would you be sitting in the chat talking about, you know, oh, the EMAs don't work, you know? Like, you're not profitable. That's all it is. Like, just trade. God, who cares? You know, who cares if somebody has an EMA on their chart or not? It's just crazy. Crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, we had the cross on the 5-minute chart. We had the cross on the 2-minute chart. That's what we got. That pivot point to the downside there. Can we get there now? 470s breaking. Looking weak for now, just kind of rolling off. That dotted line to the downside there, 18,390s. Fucking, my charts are going nuts right now. I don't know why that happens sometimes. I gotta restart my charts. I gotta restart my charts, chat. I have to restart them here. They're back. All right, we're back. We're back. All right, Nasdaq sitting there at the 480s for now. This is the 5-minute chart right now. 15-minute chart. We had that big breakdown. And that dotted line down there. Dotted line down there is the previous day close. Previous day close down there. And we're just getting ready. Market open here in about 18 minutes. 18 minutes until the market opens. Nasdaq right now just sitting below that 500 level, that pivot point down there. This is kind of like the London low is down there 460s. That pivot point's there. So kind of makes sense to keep on moving down. We could fill that gap all the way to the 18,386s. You never know, right? You just never know. 386s could be a good target here today to kind of hit into that gap fill potential. We'll see what happens. Ooh, buddy, yesterday, big day yesterday. Big day. I gave birth yesterday. I had a baby yesterday. Chat. Yeah, that's right. We had a baby. Pretty happy. I know. I didn't know if it was going to be a boy or a girl, but I'm pretty sure it's a big old bitch. When people ask the gender of my baby, I just say, oh, she's a big old bitch. She's just a big old bitch, basically. Well, yeah. There's my baby getting born. We pulled my new boat. This is the boat that we're building, a 42-foot center console that we're building, and wow, look at that big old pop. Big old pop straight up there for now. Ooh. Why am I showing my boat? Market got excited. It saw my boat and it wanted to go pop straight up. You gotta love this. You gotta love when people are talking, baby. It's up, it's down, it's all around right now. Nasdaq is wild today. Absolutely wild. Got to go back to the boat to get it to pop again. All right, NASDAQ right here, this 18,500 level. That dotted line to the downside is yesterday's gap fill. Do we get all the way down there to fill the gap here today? Do we hold this level here and squeeze up at open? So many times, so little, well, so much time, so little time. So much to do, so little time. So many options, so little time. So many ways, up, down, sideways. You never know, the NASDAQ, baby. It's fun, fun, fun. She's fun, fun, fun. We got about 14 minutes here till market opens. 14 minutes. We're pretty much looking at this as the idea of getting a gap fill here today. Down there, 18,385 would fill the gap. Yesterday's close. And patience as always. Just kind of right there at that 500 level, holding on for now. See what happens at open. You got about 13 minutes here, just sitting back. 9:30 open today. How'd y'all do yesterday, Chad? Everybody have a good day yesterday? Everybody make a little bit of money? Survive in the markets? If you're back here, I guess that means you survived yesterday at least. If you're back today, you know, hey, just got to stay alive, baby. Stay alive in this market. That's what it's all about. Right now, NASDAQ chopping around here at this 500 level. We sold down and then popped back up, and now we're right there holding on. The pivot point on the ES, there's a pivot point on the ES at that 5,320 area. And right now the Fed, the ECB, European Central Bank, is talking. The president is talking over there, answering questions. Answering questions about tariffs. Is it a 2-minute bear flag? Kind of looking like that. If we get back below that 88, 90 level, could be a nice little move down there to that pivot. But right now, just waiting. all that ECB stuff going on. ECB. Can you show how the boat's going to turn out? I'll show it when it's done. Right now, we're pushing back up there into that 21 EMA, the red line. Will that be resistance here, or do we start to squeeze back up into open? About 11 minutes. 11 minutes. Till market opens up. It would be cool to see the boat in process. Well, I got a whole video on YouTube channel showing the process of building the boat. That's right. Patrick, do you read volume? Not really. I don't even have volume on any of my charts, to be honest. Any fun plans for the weekend? Probably go on the boat. It's always fun. Go on the boat, have some fun. This Nasdaq, man, is just really chopping around here for now into open. Got about 10 minutes still. And squeeze it right back up. Oof. Whew. Just a big old chop fest right now going into open. Hopefully get some better direction once the market opens up. Need some better direction, baby. Buyers kind of stepping up here once again. Okay. Had a put in a higher low above that London low for now. Got a lot of resistance kind of like up into this 560 to 600 level. We got stuck there multiple times now. And Nasdaq already kind of pushing back up here. We got about 7 minutes till market opens. I have no trades open right now. Chat asking me if I have any trades open. I have nothing. Just sitting here and watching right now. No trades. I do not have a long open. Can you use prop firms in the UK? Oh, yeah. No problem, baby. Worldwide. Prop firm, prop firm, prop firms. Do you have a bias? Well, I was a little bearish, thinking we were going to sell down here at open, but kind of that whole plan got kind of invalidated, or maybe we just kind of push back up in here and then we sell down. But I'd say better op. It's kind of like the fact that we didn't dip any lower on that move is kind of like, them bulls are stepping in there. What do we think, chat? We'll do a poll. Up or down at open? Oh my God. Market back up there to the 540s. Well, I mean, that was a big move back down here now. Got right now we have the ECB, the European Central Bank president speaking. So, got that going on right now. We'll see what happens at open. We got about 4 minutes till market open. Right now, we've got this dotted line down there. That's our close from yesterday, right? We got the London low here. We got this pivot point there. I mean, as long as we basically stay below 560s, I think we sell down here at open. But this market's been real wild, real crazy so far this morning. Choppity McChopperson here. Right now, the poll is 39% are looking for a move up. 61% thinking we're going to go lower. All right, all right. All right, all right. Three minutes till market opens. Let's see if we get that pivot point touch down there. Pivot point touch. Whew. Up, down, all around. Gonna be volatile. Choppy, get ready for a crazy open here. It was already getting this wild before market open. We're gonna, you know it's gonna get real wild. You know it's gonna get real wild. All right, anybody that writes "I told you" in the chat is 100% getting banned for life. So if you write "I told you so" in the chat, then just shut the fuck up. because you're getting banned. Just to let you know. Just warning you now. Because it's just not needed. It's a waste of fucking energy. It's a waste of breath. Don't even waste your fucking breath. We get it. You told us. We all know. Oh my God, Patrick, I told you it was going to go back below 500. How did you know? Oh my God. Yeah, there you go. We got another one banned. Who else wants it? It doesn't really bother me. Tom Brooks. All right. Well, go fuck yourself. Who else wants it? It doesn't really bother me at all. All right, we got 10 seconds here till market opens. Market is open for business. This 500 level, I think, is going to be a key level. 500s. The Bears, the Bulls battling right here at 500 for now. If we lose that 480 level, I think we go 450s there next. Testing 480s again. There's that 480 touch. Just got to get through that 480 level. We're right there at the 480s. Do we dump straight down? Oh, buddy. Down there to the 60s now. That pivot point coming up there at the 53s. Boom, baby. Straight through the 80s. Let's go. All right, all right. Getting that nice little movement down there. Right through that pivot point there at the 450s. That wasn't the overnight low. That was the London low we just took out. That dotted line down there is the gap fill. If you're short here from the 80s, well, that gap fill down there is just staring us in the face right now. They're just staring it in the face. Got that pivot point right there. Obviously, we got time until the 15-minute range, opening range opens up here. Market's still looking weak here to fill this gap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, chat. Straight down, Lieutenant Dan. Oh, that 480 area gave it up. Played out perfectly. Down there to the 450s. Now down there to the 420s. My little drawings, I guess they worked. Now the question is, do we fill that? We get that little into the circle there. into the circle there. Build out a bit of a bear flag here. Let's see. Got those EMAs. We have the EMA cross there on the 1-minute chart. The 2-minute chart has stayed crossed. And then obviously the 5-minute chart as well has been crossed for a while. So everything is pointing towards the downside here. Now let's see if we get another opportunity. We get stuck below that 450, 460 area again. Or we just go straight down, honestly. Kind of looking like that. Just straight down moves here. Well, oh well. I think we can go ahead and pat ourselves on the back, chat. Go ahead and pat ourselves on the back. My Picasso painting is a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. I'm a masterpiece. Masterpiece. We master in piecing. Remember, by the way, remember. Today is basically Friday, right? So tomorrow the market's closed for Good Friday. Market's closed tomorrow for Good Friday. So let's stay green. You know, let's keep that green party going here, people. I like big green and I cannot lie. My mama don't tell me why, but when I get green, get green, get green. I'ma get green. I'ma get it green. Get it, boy. She still looks like she wants to go lower here. We break through that 400 level. That gap fill puts us down there to the 386s. Do we take it all the way downtown? Like Charlie Brown. Oh, man. They're teetering with that 500 level, that 400 level there. Just teetering with it, playing with it there. $18,400 right now, holding up through that 400 level. Should get a quick dip down there, right, to touch into that gap fill. Oh, yeah. Getting the break to the downside there. Down there to the gap. Oh. I think it's time to just walk away. I think it's time to just walk, baby. Just walk away. Well, I mean, there you go. 480s down there to the 380s. I took multiple shorts here this morning. In my, I shorted here the 80 break that I was, not going to say I told you so, but we said if we lose the 80 support, we get the move down. Just getting my little scalps in. Shorted again here at the 400 for that break to the 90s. This is in my live Tradeify funded accounts. We're up $2,500 and then $2,000 there. So we're getting these accounts going again. I told y'all, you know, I've been struggling, but I think the biggest lesson for me right now is just getting those 20-point winners, getting those 10-point winners, whatever it is, just lock it in. That's exactly what I did before when I went 30 days green. I just took what I got, you know, in and out. Not getting greedy, not looking for 100-point moves every candle. And it's working. So let's keep it going. Let's keep that focus here. There it is. Look at that. I mean, we talked about this exact setup before the market opened. I'm not just sitting here saying I told you so, right? That's the one thing that I want to make very clear. I am not sitting here telling you that I told you so. But what I'm doing is I'm saying, hey, look, we talked about the London low. We talked about this breakdown. We talked about all of this stuff happening. If we break through that 480 area, what are we looking for? We're looking for a pullback into the previous day close. So I gave a whole entire, you know, picture of what I'm looking for. I'm not just sitting there in the chat going, it's a short, and then saying, I told you so. Like, there's a big difference, right? I illustrated my thesis by telling you exactly what I thought would happen. I took the trade. I made the money. And that's the big difference, right? We don't want people in the chat who are just sitting there going, short, long, short, long, short, long. Like, give us a thesis. Give us something to, like, actually, you know, kind of, like, think about. And not just be like, Patrick, it's a short. Patrick, it's a long. Like, give me a target. Give me a overall idea of a trade. Not just, it's a long, it's a short. Because nobody gives a fuck. But if you're like, hey, Patrick, if you check out the chart and you look and you see that 386 is yesterday's close and you see that, you know, the London low is there at the 450, like, okay, that's an actual, you know, hey, we're using our brains now. We're talking. We're being adults. And look at that, off the low now, ripping straight back up here. All right, all right. You know how Nasdaq does it. It does exactly what it wants to do. It pretty much, you know, whatever it wants to do it. So right now, Nasdaq trying to push back up here. And let's see what happens next. Just sitting back, waiting and watching. We got our 15-minute range coming up here as well. Right, our 15-minute range. We're back to the middle of the 15-minute range, tapping into that pivot point there. We'll go ahead and get rid of these drawings now that that's all played out. And get ready. Get ready for the 15-minute opening range breakout. We're right there in the middle of the 15-minute range. Nothing wrong with just being patient and waiting to kind of see if we get that push through the middle of the range here, which we're kind of doing right now, actually. Okay. Trying to get back above the EMAs, trying to get back above that pivot point for now. That 460 area, kind of a key level. If we can't get through there, probably start to move back down here again. Is a bull flag or another little bear flag here? $10-minute chart, 15-minute chart, that candle. We had a little wick on the bottom there. The low is pretty much that close from yesterday. Through that 380 level, if you look on the hourly chart, I mean, like 18,000, 30, 300 to the downside there. That dotted line trying to get it going. Get it going, Junior. Testing 18,400 again. See if we get that, if they're going to take out that low now. The ES, the Nasdaq, everything's kind of chopping around here. What makes more sense? The sell down or the pop, the drop? What makes more sense today? Going into a 3-day weekend. It's Easter weekend. The markets are closed on Friday for Good Friday, by the way. If you're just now tuning in, you don't know. We won't be here tomorrow. I'm not going to trade it. Well, I don't think you can even trade it anyway. But we ain't going to be here. I'm going to be enjoying life. Especially on a Friday, baby. Good Friday. I'm going to have a good Friday on Good Friday, if you know what I mean. You know? You know what I mean? I'm going to have me a good Friday on a Good Friday right there. All right, Nasdaq testing this 400 level. Ooh, she's priming, getting primed up here. That next move down puts us at like the 320s if we take 50% of this range to the downside there. So let's see. 380s again getting tested. Oh, buddy. There's your 15-minute range break. Everything looking like they want to move lower. The ES has still not made a new low. Nasdaq just made a new low. Sellers trying to get through that 380 area. All right, testing 400s again. Trying to watch, see if we get like a little mini bear flag kind of formed here. Maybe push back up into like 4, right into the ear again would be nice, but. Touching that EMA for now there at the 400s. Holding up at the bottom of the range for now. And right back up here one more time. All right, let's see if they're going to dump this down now through the 400s here. Get that next move down, 360, 340s. Just kind of holding up there for now at the 400s. Both the ES and the Nasdaq holding up here for now. Squeezed it back up, straight back up. No bear flag playing out for now, so you can just sit back and see what happens next. That pivot point there at the 450s. Pivot point at the 450s there. Got these wicks there, 458s or so. Try to get through. 60s now pushing there. Pushing. Nice little reversal, but right up through the middle of the range again. So now we see, let's see what happens with this middle of that range there. Right now, we're looking at the 1 minute chart here. 1 minute chart, we go back to the 2 minute chart. You can see that big old boner candle to the upside there. Gotta love that. You just gotta love it, don't you? All right, right now, trying to push back up there to get out of the opening range. We need some momentum here to break through that opening range high. Opening range high is going to be 510. If we get above that opening range high, could be some momentum to the upside there. But for now, just in the middle of this range here. See if the Nasdaq has enough power. If I'm looking for an opportunity, I'm looking to get long if we break above the highs there. For now, but just still kind of holding up here, chopping around. That middle of the range, that pivot point there. Need to see if we can get momentum through there. Pivot point support now, 455s. Looking bullish. Will they push? Right here, right now, got to go. Nasdaq trying to push. Squeezing out those shorts from the lows right now. Trying to squeeze them out there, they said. All right. Here's the safe play, right? Let's get this opening range high to break out. Almost like if we could get, let's just think about it. What would be the play here? I like this play. We'd have to like get through this little high, 550s, come back, give us a bull flag, and then we push up to this candle high. Right? Right? You like that? I like it. $500s, again pushing. Nasdaq here at the highs for now. We hit the opening range high there, 510s. Just got to get through that 15-minute range high right now. Pulling back here again. ES and Nasdaq both trying to push up here. Kind of building a little bit of a bull flag setup. They need to basically bounce here sooner than later, hold this pivot point to get through that 80 area next. But right now, just kind of dipping down here one more time. Back down to that pivot point for now. All right, we're at that key level right here, middle of the 15-minute range. You got to hold this level for the bulls. If we lose the middle of this 15-minute range, we're probably going to sell back down to the bottom of the range again. Just need to hold that 450s here, 460 area. Bulls need to bounce it. We get back above 480s. I think there's a long opportunity. Back above 480s right now, just waiting. Market's having a little bit of trouble going through the 15-minute range high for now. And right there, just holding on. Yeah, so basically like back above 80s, I'd be looking for a long here. But that's only if we get back above that 480 level. Five-minute chart, holding up there for now. All right, we got to get through this 480 area and then push to the highs, obviously. And then after that, maybe 570, 600 to the upside there. So testing 480s again here. Stuck there below the 480s. No trade here yet. Back to the 440s again. They still have not made a candle. A 2-minute candle has not made a new high. Well, there it goes. 480s breaking out here. This should try to take us through the 500s there next. 510 being the high. There's your 480 break. Both the ES and the Nasdaq kind of breaking, trying to push up here. Got to get it through the 90s there, and then 508 being the high of that 15-minute range. Need momentum. And no Guccio. No push. No follow through there. If we can't hold the 440s, this 450 area, that pivot point, just need to hold up here. Our yellow line right now acting as resistance to the market. As Nasdaq said, we're going to go up and down. And down we go. $15-minute chart, still bearish. We can't get out of that opening range high. So, just holding up here. 15-minute candle right now. Back down through the 20s. Getting real tight here. All right, Nasdaq, what you gonna do? And the Nasdaq just stuck here in the middle of the 15-minute range, going nowhere quick. Right there at that pivot point, holding us down, that pivot point right there, just holding it down for now. The ES is kind of just absolutely chopping sideways. Nasdaq's chopping sideways here. Oh, my Lord. Well, what in the fuck is this thing gonna do? And straight back down here now. It's a chop, 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 choppity chop. God. Just holding up there at the bottom of the range now. Going nowhere. If we lose that 380 area, we could just start to fucking dump straight down here. Both the ES, the Nasdaq, everything just reversed real hard right there. Or not even reversed, but just dumped on that last candle. Oh my good Lord, Nasdaq. Nasdaq just going absolutely fucking nowhere right now. Just stuck inside the middle of the 15-minute range for now. It's 10:11 in the morning, and it's going nowhere. Do I see this as a good scalping range? No. And right back up there to the middle of the range again. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy, chat. I see a lot of people talking about a bear flag here, but it's also like, what if it breaks the upside here? It could go both ways. I mean, we're just in the middle of the range here. It's hard to say. All right, we're back down again. Do we sell now? We put in another higher low here. Lose that 400 support. Move down there into the 300s next. Need to lose 18,400. Testing that low of the range again. She's trying to go. Got to get through that 380s strong and then fucking right down there into the 360s. And just bouncing 380s again. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, chat. Oh, da, 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 da. She wants to get through 380s. She needs it. She wants it. She wants some more of it. She's gonna go lower. It's just it's gonna dump. It's just gonna chop around here and be some stupid shit until it goes. There she goes. There she goes through the 380s, down there to the 360s now. That next level is 320 to the downside there. Oh, no. Just going to chop back up here again. Trying to get this break through the opening range. We're right here. It should start selling down, but the ES right now is going nowhere. The Nasdaq's going anywhere. What a time to be alive. There's, oh God. All right, finally moving down here, down there to the 360s now. Can we go all the way to this low here, 330, 340s down there next on the hourly chart? Oh, my Lord. This is terrible. Terrible. And right back up into the middle of the range again. Nasdaq tapped into that EMA there again at the 400s, back down. Just trying to be patient. Market is going absolutely nowhere. It's trending down. Yes, you're not wrong. Starting to sell here again. All right, down there to the 350s. 350s here. All right, the ES just filled the gap. Right, so the ES just filled the gap here on the ES. If you look really quickly, ES just bounced off the gap fill, so yesterday's close on the ES is now done. Will that be support, or will we now go lower through this level here on the Nasdaq? Wicks again on the bottom. These candles, man, just like. Oh, la 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 la. Nasdaq just sitting here at the 360s. Momentum is obviously to the downside right now, but there we go again through the 350s. Still making new lows go in here. This 320 area down there. And 320 is coming up there. This is that 50%. This level right here is 50% of the 15-minute range. So basically 448, and then the low, and then down here the 320s. Nasdaq dipping and dipping and dipping. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Blow it up. It's free to like, free to subscribe. Down there to the 320s now. Patrick, you missed the entire move down. I mean, I don't fucking... What do you want me to do? Just grinding. It's just grinding lower. I didn't miss shit. Like, if you weren't short already, you know, up in here, if, like, where are you going to short at? You can't, like, you're going to short there? I don't fucking know. All right, Nasdaq down there 320-ish. We got yesterday's low all the way down there at the 120s now. All right, there's that move all the way down there to the 300s. The FOMO is real. The FOMO is very real. It's very fucking real, boys. Oh, man. Look at it. Just dumping now. Why? Why me? Just could not get a good entry there. And there it goes. It's just hard to commit to an entry when the market's just fucking chopping around. You feel like you're going to end up shorting or just getting chopped up for no reason. $15-minute range playing out there now. Nice little move down from the 420, 400s. Down there to the 300s now. 275s bottom there. Now let's see what happens. All right, let's see if we get another bear flag opportunity. Oh, I would love to get like all the way back up there to the 350s to tap into that 21 EMA, that red line, to just like retest that would be nice, you know? These like shallow little pullbacks always are hard to get in. Ruben's adding to shorts. He's adding to his shorts down here. Putting more material on the end of his shorts. I like it. Ruben on the shorts. Ruben's in the shorts. All right, we'll be dumped straight through 300s here next. Stuck there at that first little 50% retracement of that range. $280s getting tested again here. This candle from yesterday, that kind of like breakout level was 18,226s down there. See if we make new lows. That next 256 is the next 50% deviation out of the range here. Nasdaq right down here at the lows, at the 60s again. We'll go into the 50s there, 30, 40s down there. Testing 60s. Kind of holding up down there for now. And back up through the 300s again. What a move. You guys haven't hit that like button. We got 500 likes here on the stream. Come on, chat. Let's go. Let's go. It's free to like, free to subscribe. Nice little rip back up off that 275 level. A little wick on the bottom there. Now we can see if we put in a lower high coming up. Wow. 100 point, almost 100 point rip back up off the lows now. I can see if we put in another lower high up here. Build out a better bear flag. All right, Nasdaq just kind of pushed back up here. I want to see. See, I don't like that. That 15-minute candle, if this 15-minute candle closes up here, I'd be a little worried that this could be the bottom of the day, and now we just kind of maybe chop around in here for a while. Big reversal there on the 15-minute candle. Back up there above that 340 level. We had a setup like this play out a few weeks ago. If you guys remember, there was a setup where we had like that big dump below the 15-minute opening range, and then we kind of pushed back up, and then we just ripped straight back up through the highs. So let's see what they have in store for us here today. What do they have in store for us today? Big bullish 5-minute candle right back up there to the 350s now. All right. Kind of, I mean, we got back above the EMA on the smaller time frames here. Trying to curl up those EMAs now. All right, we ran to that 21 EMA here on the Nasdaq now. That's that 5-minute chart tapping into the 9 EMA for now. I don't know. I mean, looking a little bullish here, boys. I see everybody in the chat right now being being short here. At least maybe retest the 380 area. We got to that 365s. I'll look for if we break below 330, get back below that EMA there, I'll look for maybe a short there. But right now, just kind of being patient because this is kind of looking like it wants to go a little higher maybe first. Back through that 340 again, down there 330s. Ruben is short. Now, we're not talking about his height. We're talking about his short on the Nasdaq right now. All right, if we start to lose this support here at the 330s, we're looking for that move down to the lows again. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. If you ever wondered what type of toilet paper we have, this is our toilet paper at the BDH. $100 bills, baby. $100 bills. $100 bills here. Nasdaq just kind of holding up there, 330s again. They're going to chop this around here for a while now. All right. I mean, we got to sell down now, right? 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 I don't fucking know, man. If we lose 310s, I'm jumping in short. All right. I'm short, looking for a move down here. Kind of take this low again. What I be looking for here. Stops above that kind of high there for now. Maybe we try to trail it some. And wow. Did I just literally just do that? Oh, God. I just did it. I just did it, chat. I just did it, chat. I'm going to minimize my risk here just because I know if we pop above this EMA, we're going to probably stop me out above the 40s either way. So, hey. Let's try to trail this down for a possible new low down there, the 260s. Just looking for a move through this 300 area strong. It's 11 o'clock and, well, we might get stopped. Wow. And, oh, God. Oh, you fucking asshole. Look at this fucking market. Wow. Up, down, down, up, up, up. Just chop. All right, we're short here at the 310s. Can we get a move through the 300s? Oh, my Lord. If we break 300, I think we go right to the low of day next, so. My stop should be at the opening range high. Are you on fucking crack? The guy in the chart in the chat, opening range. You want me to put my stop at opening range high, 200 points higher? Are you? What the fuck? What am I gonna do with that? You know what? Are you on crack? Yes, sir. Calculate the position size. Yes, sir. Oh, God. I want to risk 200 points here to make 50 points. That right there is a profitable fucking strategy if I ever heard of one. All right, trying to get this move down. Fucking hey, look at that. Every little dip getting bought up here. Stupid McStuperson here. Wow. Wow. Just gonna get out of it. I'm over it. It's not going, so let it be. Stopped out there at the 320s from the 310 entry. I'd rather just get out of it then and let it go all the way back up there just to stop me out. Looks like I made the right decision. Sometimes you get lucky in life, chat. Sometimes. Sometimes you feel like living happy life. Woo! Good Lord. And happy that I got out where I did. Thank the Lord. Wow. Boom. Nasdaq back to the upside there. Oh, Lord. Good thing I wasn't listening to the chat telling me to add to my short down there. Sometimes the people in the people in the chat spamming the chat telling me to do something. I'm like, do you really think that I'm gonna listen to some crazy person in the chat? Do you really think? You know? Do you really think I would have done that? Probably not. Well, we got a 100-point rip right back up here now. You gotta love that. Like, why? Why? Why, chat? Why? I mean, what are you going to do there? Nasdaq just straight back up. It is what it is. All right, Nasdaq back up there to the bottom of the 15-minute range. Nasdaq's going to push back up there to take out the guy's stop loss at the top of the opening range high. Kind of forming a bit of a bull flag here at the 400s again. Big old boner candle to the upside there. We tapped right into that 400 level again. Should try to rip through here, I think, now. Push through the 400, back to the middle of the 15-minute range again. Maybe. $18,400 trying to pop that pivot point, 18,450s. EMA's crossed there on the 2-minute chart. Up there through the 400s. Do we go right to the 450s next? Ooh, buddy. Nasdaq wants to get high through that 420 level. We break out that 420. I think we got to go 440, 450s up there next. He's testing 420s here. Will the Nasdaq get high today? The high of that last count was 19s. And chopped it back down here again. It's funny when you look at the 15-minute chart, like funny business there on the 15-minute chart. Tomorrow, the market is not open tomorrow. Good Friday. Good Friday tomorrow. Easter weekend here in the USA. Easter weekend, so no market tomorrow. No live stream, obviously. No stream tomorrow. Yeah, no. What are you going to do with your life? Maybe go outside. Enjoy the day, you know? Go outside and just enjoy a nice little Good Friday Easter weekend day here. Would probably be your best bet. Trying to get that 420 breakout. Like I said, that 450 is that pivot point right there. We're holding up at the bottom of the opening range now. He's pushing. There's the 30s. 2-minute chart. We pulled right back into that EMA, and look at that. Up there to the 440s now. Now we'll probably just chop around here in the middle of the range. ES is already kind of like back up at the opening highs right now. ES is pretty much opening highs right now, so ES is kind of going for that opening range breakout to the upside. Nasdaq kind of holding on here. We have not been above that pivot point in a while, that 450 pivot point. Someone said if we break that 1 minute higher low, so the 380 area for a short maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hard to say, but maybe. It could. You're not wrong, but maybe. back down there to the opening range high again. All right, Nasdaq back through the 380s, kind of taking out that low there. If we start to sell down. Just right there, chopping around. Still just chopping here. Oh, I think I might as well go ahead and walk away. And just walk away here. Five-minute chart. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, 5-minute chart? Is that higher low and we continue lower here? If you guys haven't hit that like button, subscribe button, help me out. Blow up the like button. It's free to like, free to subscribe. That's right. Rick said last week I had 45,000 viewers. Yeah, well, that wasn't real, Rick. So, go fuck yourself. Like, imagine. It blows my mind. You know, it literally blows my fucking mind that, the things that people say. Nasdaq moving down 380s, down there to the 360s. There's a big old bear flag now. Big old bitch. Big old bear flag here. She's dumping back down, boys. Let's get this 2-minute EMA to cross right here. We get that cross, maybe a little bit more, a little bear flag like out of this. We go. All right. I'm putting a short out here, 360 to get filled. And then try to add into that as well, maybe 370s. Right? 370s. I'll add into that if I need to. All right, we're filled here. Back up there to the EMA. Oh, God. Now it's just going to rip straight back up here now. Right off my trend line. Huh. I don't love that. If we don't start like rolling off right here, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna watch it right here. We got to get back. I want to get back below this EMA like real soon here. Real soon here. I'm just holding up. I'm out. Oh, well, we had that big dump just to get that big pump right back up there, Dal. Back up there to test that 18,400 level. Well, there she goes. Back down now. Classic. Just fucking classic, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's wild. That's fucking wild, man. How? Like how? Like what? How? I don't even know how. Like that's wild. That is fucking wild. Oh, why did I read the chat? Why do I'm not gonna blame the chat, but I'm gonna blame the chat for that one. I was reading the chat and everybody was like, you gotta get out. You gotta, maybe that's my excuse, but bad idea that was to read the chat. Why did I read the chat? Why? It's not the chat's fault, it's just, like I said, I was reading the chat. Everybody was fucking, oh, it's going to rip higher, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, well, fuck. Maybe it's going to rip higher. So, whatever. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. Now it's back up anyway, so. Now straight back up again. Oh, fuckity. The chat was right. Are you up today? I am not up today. I'm red on the day. We are very red on the day. We hit max loss in the Tradeify live funded accounts. Yeah. So, no bueno, no bueno. Now, like, what is this candle? Like, where did that just come? Like, what the fuck? Inverse head and shoulders? And back down, just chopping around here now. YOLO. Why is trading so much easier in hindsight? You know, in hindsight, this shit you'd be so easy. Be like, man, you just gotta just get short there, get long there. It's so fucking easy, right? It's all you gotta do. Just fucking do the easy shit, man. But you know, just the fucking market's easy, man. Just fucking hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Everybody in the chat worried about me. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'll be okay. I'll survive. Oh, yeah. Get low, get low. Trading is hard. It's not easy. And that's it. That's all there is, really. That's the whole fucking story right there, my friends. The 15-minute chart, bear flag? Maybe. All right, let's see if we're going to retest that trend line again. One more time, why not, you know? to the wall. All these bitches crawl. All these bitches fall. And the Nasdaq back down there again to the 60s. All right, we're back to that 360 area where I got short earlier. Nvidia, I mean, the rest of the market just looks like it wants to go lower, but fuck if I know. You know, fuck if I know what's going to happen next. We put in a lower high there, the 418s, on this pushback up. I mean, fuck, if we lose this 360 area, we should sell down, but it is kind of a weird day. Well, there's the sell. 340s now. How low can it go? Is it a double top? Yes. Well, I get, yeah. Maybe. I mean, if we get below 320s again, you know, get back down there, maybe that could start that next leg lower. How low can it go? I mean, Nvidia looks terrible right now. Nvidia's down on the day. If Nvidia, let's say Nvidia loses that 100 support we'll see if the Nasdaq's going to crack. If you look at NVIDIA right now, it's just sitting there at like 140 area, $100.40. But then again, just pops right back up there off the 360s one more time. So she don't want to move. Welcome to the Thunderdome. One word, OPEX. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Poo-poo McPooperson. Again, we tested that dotted line being yesterday's close. ES is stuck. The Nasdaq is right here. Look at the NVIDIA going down here, $100.20 right now. I think, like I said, if NVIDIA loses that $100 support area, we're going down. I just want to see if my original short idea would have played out here. I mean, we lose this 340. We should take out 300s next, right? EMA just crossed there on the 2-minute chart. Just no follow through. We're right back up there again. Well, there it is. I think it's a good time to just call it. I was thinking maybe we get some momentum to the downside if we lose that 360 area, but we ain't gonna get it right now. So just a 40-point candle straight back up there to the 380s now. 400s again. God. What is this? What is this? I don't even know. What is this price action? Oh, God. Insane. All right. Well, I think that's a good time to walk away. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. We'll be back Monday. Mega Money Mondays back here at the BDH next week. It's a 3-day weekend. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Happy Easter if you're out there looking for Easter eggs in the front yard. Always a good time. I remember being a kid going Easter egg hunting. Something about having, I might just put some Easter eggs out in my backyard and close my eyes and then try to find them again. I'll hide them and then I'll I'll spin around in a circle like 20 times and then I'll try to find them again. That could be a fun thing for me to do on Sunday. You never know. Little Easter eggs down there. So, yeah. Like I said, full transparency. I am walking away in the red today. It's a red day. Not what I wanted. I was green and then just got fucking chopped up like a dum-dum. And a Nasdaq from the 380s back to the fucking 340s again. Amazing. Look at these candles right now. Like, what? Just stupid. It's just stupid. That's what it is. It is literally stupid, chat. This shit is stupid. That's all it is. Just stupid. Classic. Absolutely fucking classic. I'll see you guys next week. Peace to the Middle East.